because I've been getting a lot of questions like about goal setting specifically, and how to do it right, and how do you know you're doing it right, and all this stuff. So I just wanted to film a quick video regarding what I'm doing. And again, this is all based from my challenge that I have down below. Check it out. It's my 30-day Be Truly Free challenge where I basically just take you on a journey of awakening. Basically the journey that I went on to be awakened. So I just wanted to kind of bottle it up somewhere and put it down there so you too can kind of share in the journey and change your entire life. Just a disclaimer, it does change your entire life. So the fact that you're landing on this video right now, you're here for a reason, so you might as well just check it out. Click the link down below. Okay, so goal setting. So it's important to know where you're going, right? So I know, like, growing up, I would always hear, oh, write down your goals, write down your goals. And reading books, like, a lot of millionaires, they write down their goals, and I thought that strategy was so silly. Like, I really believe I don't gotta write down my goals. Like, I know what I have to do for the day. Like, why would I write down my goals? Why would I write down my 1-year goals? And what I began to literally learn is that you want to make sure you're writing down your goals, because you're subconsciously telling your brain what you want to do. And so your brain, right, the tool that God gave us, is designed to help you attract those things, keep you on task, and also help bring the things that you need into your life, right? Because now you're only focusing on your goals. So that really is the reason why we need goals. It just kind of keeps us aligned, right, with what we want to do, whatever that is that you want to accomplish, that you want to do with your family, your relationships, money, goals, and etc. You want to make sure you're writing them. So and honestly, my life didn't really start changing until I literally wrote down my goals. So what I personally did was I took a what's that thing that you buy from CVS? The big boards, you know, that you write goals on or whatever. I took one of those, and I literally just took a marker and I put 1 year on top, and then I wrote down everything I wanted to accomplish in a year. So I would recommend, though, so you just hit it with bullets. So like mine says, let's see, I want to have date night consistently with my husband. I want to keep my kids a priority. I want, so etc., etc. Just list them out, your financial goals, your wealth goals. Basically, this is where you get to create the life that you've always dreamed. So have fun with it, right? Have fun with this. This is probably one of the best parts. Some people call it vision boards. I still have yet to make my vision board. I'm probably going to be making my vision board probably sometime this week. What I did is just literally wrote it out, what I wanted. And it works the same, but I do find that having a vision, a picture, it just helps the picture to have a picture in your mind when you're using your imagination and visualizing. So I highly recommend doing the vision board instead of writing it out. But if you don't have any pictures, listen, it works for you too. Don't worry, just write it out, what you want to accomplish for the year. So you do 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years, okay? So take some time, really think about what do you want from your life within the next 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years. Write that down, okay? Now what I did though is I took that big board and hung up in my room. My husband has one too, each on the side of our beds, what our goals are for our 1 year, okay? So after you write that down, that stays there. You don't move it. You're going to subconsciously see it every day, and every time you pass by it or whatever, you're literally subconsciously telling your mind without even trying what you want, what you want, what you want, because your subconscious mind is always on. It's always on, so you might as well fill it up with nothing but positive things and things that you want. So next, I take a notebook, and I have basically, this is just my goals notebook. It's a regular size notebook, and I write, I am so happy and grateful now that, and then I write that goal. Make sure you write the goal in the present tense. So, for example, my son Tyson, I am so happy and grateful now that I'm keeping my kids a priority. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm keeping my house clean. You know, it could be anything. Just make sure whatever the goal is, you're keeping it in the present tense. Okay? Also put the date. Make sure you are doing this every morning and every night. Okay, because again, you're now being intentional about what you want to do, the life you want to create for yourself. And I literally, so after that's done, and you want to make sure you're not forcing yourself to do this. So if you're just having a super horrible day, don't write it, because what makes this powerful is you actually have to feel good while you're doing it, right? You have to believe in the things while you're writing it. So if you're having a horrible day, just wait until the next morning to write your goals, because again, it's only powerful if you actually feel that you're in it, that you've accomplished everything you wanted to accomplish. So that's that. What else? You accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. So I do this every morning and every night, and that's it. I put the date on the top, and then I go about my day. That is how you effectively write your goals. If you want, right, you can even get even more granular and write your goals out for the day. Now, the only thing with writing your goals out for the day, make sure you leave room in the day for the Holy Spirit to literally guide you. Because what you're going to find when you start thinking positive, you start just being grateful for everything you have, literally everything around you. So the Holy Spirit is going to lead and guide you. So you want to make sure, so once you start doing this, like you're thinking positive, like literally it becomes your life. You're just creating this synergy of just positive energy no matter where you go. Like no one can get you down. If they do try to get you down, you flip what they're saying and put a positive spin on it. The more you do that, the more you pray, the more you worship, the more you just thank God and be grateful for everything you have, for what He's done, for what you want Him to do on your goal list. Thank God that it's already done. You're going to find that the Holy Spirit, the voice inside of you, is going to talk to you all the time and give you inspirational thought. And what a lot of times will happen, right? Because His thoughts are greater than our thoughts, right? So what's going to happen is you may have this awesome thought to do something today, and that's fine. But the Holy Spirit will give you an even greater thought to either get there faster or just an inspired thought. So I want to challenge you, as you're making your goal list, to trust the instinct inside of you, because that is the Holy Spirit guiding you, leading you to make sure you get whatever you want. You already asked for it. You believe it's going to come. Now, just stand out and receive it. But you do need to take some action, and that's where the goal list, it really does keep you focused. So literally, I only think about what's on my goal list. I only think what's out on my goal list every day. I really don't spend a lot of time on Facebook and Instagram anymore. I literally only think about my goal list. Now, it's always amazing to have financial goals, right? Because financial goals are the things that's going to free us from our 9-to-5 job. And that is the ultimate goal, right? To be able to do your God-given gift. But definitely make sure you have goals for your family. What do you want your family life to look like? What do you want your marriage to look like? What do you want your friendships to look like? Really get granular. You can ask for whatever you want. What type of car you want to drive? What type of house you want to live in? Really use every ounce. I mean, just for pure example, before I had Tyson, so I have 2 under 2. He's my second, and everyone would tell me before I even had the baby how hard it was going to be, how rough it was going to be. Like you're just going to literally just put your head down and go for the next 2 years. You won't have a life. Just all these negative things. Whoop. So when he was born, that's really all the picture I knew, right? And then when I started practicing just the power of sowing and reaping, when I started to just think all positive things about my son and my daughter, and that it's going to be easy. Like raising 2 under 2 is easy. Like anyone can do it. This doesn't stress me. I'm blessed to have 2 kids. Like as I started doing that, they started also picking up on that energy, and now they're awesome. Like, I love my little babies. Not saying I didn't love them before, but now I get to enjoy them. And I think there's a difference, right, between like, you know, you love your kids, of course, they're your babies, but to really like enjoy them even when they're having their meltdowns, that's like an awakening moment. So for all my moms out there who's watching this, make sure, you know, you put things down for your kids, how you want your kids to be, you know, and you're meditating on that every day, just and intentionally filling their minds up with their goals too to help push them along, right? So, okay, that's all I got for you today. Make sure you don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, you can check out my 30-day challenge for free. It's basically what I use to change my life. And lastly, if you don't forget to subscribe, but make sure you hit the bell, because now YouTube's doing something where like you have to hit the bell in order to be notified when I post. So thank you so much for your time and enjoy your day.